America. The Urban Action Showcase presents Martial Arts Movie Mayhem, the return of Saturday afternoon Kung Fu theater to Times Square. The golden age of Kung Fu cinema is back on the deuce. Step into the action, step into the showcase. Step into the action. Step into the action. Step into the showcase. Step into the action. Step into the showcase.
What is going on? It's your boy Preston, Phat Samurai Guy from the Movie Dojo podcast. Hanging out in the dojo today is the living legend, the icon, the main event, the showstopper, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That's right. DEMETRIUS Angelo, welcome back to the channel, brother.
I appreciate you, bro. That's my whole budget right there. So we're gonna have to start over. I can't afford all them compliments, man. That's the whole budget. And we might have to do a GoFundMe now.
That's right, we're doing it. We're doing a GoFundMe. It's good to see you, man. You're looking young as usual. What's the secret? What's the secret?
The goodness of God, my brother. The goodness of God. That's it. The
that.
grace of God. Keep joy in your heart. Love most of all. Love overall, brother.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. Well said. Plus, I think it's that kung fu training. That's what I think.
Might be a little bit.
Yeah, man. And I'm representing the shirt. Got to wear the shirt of the OG legends there because we're talking kung fu and martial arts movie mayhem. I saw this posted up on the site. That's right. Everybody watching this, click on the link below of the website, Urban Action Showcase Experience. Click on it for all the info. But brother, man, this was like, I had a huge grin, right? I had a little twinkle in my eye once I saw this announced, this amazing event. Oh my goodness, we're going back. We're going back to 42nd Street, son, right. Times Square, where it all began, where it all started, man. And for those that are watching this right now and don't know the history, DEMETRIUS, let everybody know what was so special about that era back in the day and that Times Square, 42nd Street, and those movie theaters.
Yeah, man, 1970s, early 80s. You had all the classic kung fu movies, blaxploitation movies, and some other older grown folk movies going on.
Some spicy movies. Yes,
but that was where a new superhero was introduced to urban America, Shaw Brothers, all those heroes of the Kung Fu era, that's where the influence of a lot of the hip hop got their names, like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Yeah.
Obviously Wu-Tang was influenced, so many of that community, the urban community, because they saw a correlation of themselves through these characters. The mastery of their styles and so forth, and how they used it, to overcome the adversary and their adversities in their lives. So we're bringing back the golden age of Kung Fu cinema, back to the Deuce, 42nd Street, Times Square, where it all began. At the Empire. Now, AMC Empire 25 multiplex theaters is the Empire. It's a landmark. So this is where it all began. So we're back, in that place.
Man.
So we're turning back time and we're stepping through the portals. And we're going to relive those moments of these great films and just the camaraderie that went, brothers, when I say brother, I'm talking about the urban community. We wear Chinese jackets, with our Chinese shoes. We would be into what was going on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh man, what a history and legacy from that place, because they released I don't know how many years ago on Blu-ray a lot of those it was like a compilation. It was like parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Blu-rays, like a compilation of all of the classic trailers from kung fu films and exploitation films and all that were played at that theater and those theaters in that area. I had to collect all of those because it was just like, oh my goodness, there's so many movies I actually haven't seen. Some kung fu classics I do recognize, but there's a long history and legacy, man, to those theaters in that area, man. And you're just, I mean, was this something you always wanted to do?
Well, remember, that's something we always did. Remember, Urban Action Showcase and Expo, right. We celebrated the best in martial arts and action cinema every year, along with the people. So I was very, very fortunate and grateful to honor so many legends that unfortunately are no longer with us, like Carl Scott, like Cary Tagawa. Saying so, we were fortunate to honor Liu Feng, which is the Centipede.
Yeah.
5 Daily Venom. So we've had quite a few. Vincent Lin has been a great, great supporter of us. And as you know, he has the 50th anniversary this year of Armor of God 2. Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Bobby Samuels, you know, Gambling Ghost with Sammo Hung, you know, a lot of history that we've always been a part of. So I always wanted to do something when it was warm, because November tends to hit cold, and it has for a lot. Some, you know, the past couple of years we've gotten away with a little bit of mild weather, but usually it's cold. I wanted to do something in the spring, summer, and really just specifically focus on that experience of Kung Fu theater without the other stuff that was going on. So yeah, something I always wanted to do. And it's something that we actually do online. So if you recall, during the pandemic, we built the martial arts metaverse.
Yes.
And in that I have the 36 chambers. It's sort of like a mall where you can watch actually Haya, and you can watch that on while you shop. And you can also go to the Martial Arts Movie Mayhem Theater and watch movies online in VR, or just straight through any device you have. But obviously VR is the full experience because you're actually walking into the space. So we finally said, you know what, let's bring this now to the masses as far as the in-person experience is concerned. And let's do something like we used to do back in the day, you know, during those spring, summer months, and create that atmosphere again in this day and era.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. But yeah. You and your crew really have done a phenomenal job every year with Urban Action Showcase, highlighting a lot of these movies in theater and stuff like that. But I'm so glad that this whole event here, we're going to have multiple screenings of classic Kung Fu. That's where I'm just like, this is just phenomenal, man. This is so cool. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous for everyone that's going to be going to this, because I'm all the way to California, God damn it. But I know all of you who are excited out there are going to be going to definitely check it out. I'll have some more information in the description box below, so you guys know what to do to follow on, because I know you guys really want to be there. It's going to be exciting. But before I bring up the site, so we can visually show you guys who's going to be there and what's going to be playing and what's coming up, Demetrius, I don't think I've asked you this, because we've been all over the place with so many different projects in the past, but what are some of your favorite classic Kung Fu movies?
People might not like this, but I like Challenge of the Lady Ninja.
What's wrong with that? That's fun.
I like Challenge of the Lady Ninja because remember, back then that started the ninja, like the early 80s, the ninja craze was coming in.
Big boom.
So to me, that actually inspired. This is before American Ninja.
Yeah.
You see, so I was like, okay, I love that one, and obviously, you know, there's two fists. There's a Fist of the White Lotus, but there's something that's very similar because they both have the 100 pace palm, right?
Yeah.
But those two movies, I like those movies, and you know, I am a Wing Chun guy, so obviously, Prodigal Son, Warriors 2, Descendants of Wing Chun.
Descendants of Wing Chun.
So,
not that many people talk about that one. You know, don't be sleeping on Descendant of Wing Chun, y'all. That's a great one.
It's like me. You know what I'm saying? You know, But yeah, I like. There's a lot that I really like. But I definitely love me some Fist of Kid with Golden Arms.
Yo.
Obviously, we love everyone loves Five Deadly Venoms.
Yeah.
But you know, the white-haired master was always someone, that villain, you know, always caught your attention. That's you, brother. We know who you are.
My beard isn't long enough, but
you getting there. You getting there. Yeah. So
Rick Myers has me beat on the beard. He has me beat on that.
Well, you know, Rick Myers, the grand master of martial arts historian. So, you know, he's going to be with us. Thank God for his support. And, you know, he supported me from day. There's a lot of people. Let me shout them out real quick.
Sure.
Day one people that supported Urban Action Showcase. Rick Myers. He told me that my stuff was trash. So, my postcard, he's like, that looks like a porn thing. You should change that. I said, okay. So
that sounds like Rick.
You got to listen to the elders. Rick Myers, Bobby Samuels, Vincent Lynn,
yeah,
Michael Jai White.
That's what's up.
Ty Mott,
yeah,
Grandmaster Ron Van Cleef, also Tari Cassell, Fred the Hammer Williamson,
yo,
Kelly Who. I'm telling you, we started all hardcore.
Yeah.
Maurice Crump. A lot of people between the first and the second year were there. The great director, Isaac Florentine.
Yeah.
Willie Bam Johnson from WMAC Masters. Those first 2 years, man, there was like, from the young lady, because director Isaac Florentine brought the young lady from Ninja, the one that was Scott Atkins, the daughter of the master.
Yeah.
Scott Atkins had the love interest. She came through.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. So there's so many people who have been there supporting this culture of martial arts. Obviously, when you started, you were there for us. Obviously, Kung Fu Drive-In Theater, Jeff Vita. There's a lot of people I'm grateful for the support of. So, you know, I might have the idea, but I had to make some phone calls, and I needed some people to show up to make it happen, and they showed up. I'm grateful.
That's so cool, man. It's always an exciting. I always watch from afar. I always watch the event, especially with your virtual reality event, which when you introduced that to me, where you could just go in and, you know, you're literally there digitally, you know, and it's like, it blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you created this. It's so insane. It's so cool, man. But hey, everybody supports you, brother, because you do great work for the martial arts community, man, you know, and you put, you know, and I do the best that I can with my podcasts, highlighting indie filmmakers, but you've been doing that for forever, you know, having people, you know, indie filmmakers show their movies at your events, you know, the short films and all that. I mean, not a lot of people are doing that, man. So I'm sure they're very grateful to have you and do what you do, brother.
Well, again, I'm thankful for everybody's support, and hope they'll continue to support it. And you know, it's important to honor, you know, the foundation of what we have today, and to cause people to remember. It's important not to forget. You know what I'm saying? People need to remember the ground and the shoulders that they're standing on, and the influences. You know, where you think the Matrix came from,
right?
Who you think was there doing the work? Wu Ping, right? But where did they get him from? The Kung Fu films. You saw that. All these modern day inspirations, you know, you have to go back and say, hey, this is where it comes from. This is the influence. You know, all that trampoline work, all that wire work. You know, that created superheroes, right?
Yeah. I was listening to the audio commentary way back in the day with John Carpenter and Kurt Russell for Big Trouble in Little China, and I was watching it with the audio commentary, and he said he was watching the Bastard Swordsman movies, those crazy, insane, really exciting Shaw Brother flicks, and that kind of inspired him also to do Big Trouble, as well as other things that inspired John. But he was like, I love Big Trouble in Little China. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
but it's funny. It's funny hearing John say, we did the best we could. John's like, we couldn't do what they did, obviously, what they were able to do in their movies. But we tried with a little bit of trampolines, a little bit of wires. We did what we could. But it was just crazy to hear the icon still giving praise to those movies from that studio. And was just like, they're another level, But we did what we did, I'm
glad you brought that up, because Rain, Peter Kwan, he came in through to support us. A lot of people we lost Chuck Norris today.
Yeah.
Good old Chuck, so
R.I.P.
I feel like people come honor and come support your heroes while you can.
Yeah.
You won't regret it. You'll savor those memories, because the time is ticking for us all, and everybody has their day to move on. So cherish the moment and remember.
Yes. Well said. Remember. Yes. And respect. Put some respect on it. Always. OG Kung Fu Golden Era age. That's right, man. That's right. And it's funny, about the whole respect thing. Here's a good example. I ran into Lu Fang, which you guys, had at your event, and Dragon Fest. This is like 5 or 6 years ago. I ran into him, and Peter Kwan was there too. I had to get an autograph with Peter,
of course.
But Lu Fang had a line of people, obviously, because it's Lu Fang, and to get to meet him and get a photo and autograph. And I was so stoked to chat with him. And I don't know if it was his daughter that was there with him, someone who was there with him, maybe his daughter or his agent. And we were chatting, and she said that he was surprised that he had that many fans.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, one of the Venoms, one of the legends, was shocked that there was a line of people out there, and he was just like, oh my goodness, he didn't realize the impact.
Yeah.
And that's why we do what we do, Demetrius, to highlight history, the impact for all these awesome Kung Fu legends. And I'm gonna throw some of my favorites in there, old school. We're gonna have 7 Grandmasters. That's right. The Leg Fighters, the Hot, the Cool, and the Vicious. The Victim. I had to throw some of my favorites in there too.
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, let's have some more fun here. Let's bring up the site here and take a look at all the excitement. Let's check it out here. Boom! Look at that. Look at Demetrius knows he's a professional. Look at this. Now that's how you bring it. Look at this. Bringing in the audience. Look at this. This is phenomenal. Oh my God, Warriors 2. Oh my God, Demetrius. Warriors 2. God, that movie blew my mind when I watched it for the first time.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. But look at this. There will never be another era like this, Demetrius.
No, but I want to give credit to the people who are trying.
Yeah.
What do they call the Martial Club? They're doing a good job.
Yeah.
With taking that era and bringing it into the new generation. Everything changes, right? Everything, you see the progression of thought, right? And according to the decades, they're doing a good job. Martial Club, obviously, Art School Dropouts. A lot of the indie people are doing a really great job keeping it alive. Obviously, Scott Atkins, Michael Jai White, they've done a phenomenal job of keeping the martial arts alive. But this is it. Like this is the golden age, right?
Yeah.
This is it. So no, unless you purposely, create a film like this. Like I believe they tried it with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but I feel like if someone goes back to this old school gritty grindhouse, type of look and stuff, I think it would be popular.
Yeah.
At least it would be popular for us, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, let's take a look at this. There we go. The golden age of Kung Fu cinema returns to the deuce.
Yeah.
Yes, Saturday afternoon, Kung Fu Theater. Let's go. All right, so up first, we got Warriors 2. It's going to premiere Saturday, April 18th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, my God. Demetrius, I'm so jealous I'm not there, man. I'm dying. I would love to see Warriors 2. When I saw Warriors 2, it was old, crusty, full screen Pan-Scan English dubbed VHS copy. That was my introduction, but I was still blown away by that movie. But you guys get to see it in theater, man. How awesome is this, man? And you're gonna have you got classic film screenings, indie action filmmaker showcases, group panel discussions. That's awesome for the audience. Raffles and giveaways for the event, and a Kung Fu Pose showdown. What?
Yeah.
And networking plus fan engagement. How cool is this?
So basically, in the beginning, we're gonna have a bunch of trivia giveaway, Blu-ray giveaways, different things, and then we'll have a Kung Fu pose that everybody, where everybody got to strike their Kung Fu pose. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have a winner for that, but we'll also have the signage up where people can, take different type of they're like branded, sort of like have like a Kung Fu frame and stuff. So sort of like an immersive photo op that they can take and, share on social media and stuff like that. And then obviously we're going to feature the new generation. We're going to show Bobby Samuel's new animated AI short. So we're bringing in obviously the AI movement with his Hell and Snow. We're going to show that. So I believe that's one of the first AI martial arts shorts. So we're going to show that. We're going to show Art School Dropouts, which is a multi-award-winning young people who do martial arts action films here on the East Coast. And
they're great.
They're working with Michael Jai White. They worked with him on Trouble Man, and they've done several shorts for him. If you watched them online, they're going to show one of those as well.
Nice.
And then we're going to get to the feature, and then after the feature, we got some special guests that we're going to talk to with the audience. So this is going to be an inclusive conversation. Obviously, as I said before, Rick Myers, of course, Robert Samuels, Warrington Hudlin, the great director, producer, as well as Jeff Vita. He will be there.
Nice.
We got a few more surprise guests we're working on as well, but we're going to talk about obviously those who've worked with Sammo Hung, right?
Yeah.
So he'll talk about his experiences, and then we'll have the audience talk about the first time they saw it, in theaters, in Times Square if they're from the area, and just it'd be a great fellowship with the community.
Oh man. Like I said earlier, man, this movie really, really blew me away. So good. Let's go, Warriors 2, baby.
Sure.
When did you first see this movie, Demetrius?
I saw it in the 80s, early 80s.
In theater?
No.
Okay.
I saw it on Saturday afternoon Kung Fu Theater. That's why I'm doing Saturday afternoon Kung Fu Theater. That's what I thought.
Or Black Belt Theater over here, right?
Yeah, I heard there was a Black Belt Theater as well. Yeah, but
you gotta love Beardy here with no beard. Leon Caryan.
Yeah,
there he is. And Casanova Wong, man, this guy. The kicks are insane. Yeah. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, great technique.
Look at this guy. I think this movie might have my favorite display of Mantis. Because it was so much fun the way they did it with the main villain at the end. Woo! Going at it. Another legend right there, Lee Hoi San.
There's your boy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammo.
who's still just as fast right now.
I'm sure he is.
At his age. Yeah, I had the honor of meeting him down in Hollywood. He had a premiere of Petticat Driver down there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had a chance to. There's another legend, Larcar Wing, right here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't get a chance to like chat with him, but he was nice enough to take a photo with me, and it was cool hearing his stories and how he made the movie, and it was so cool. Definitely a highlight in my life, so for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
What is it about these sound effects, Demetrius? I just love them.
I know. I'm like, it doesn't work unless you have them.
Right?
And you got to do it with each breath. You got to, it has to come together.
Here's this Mantis style is wild, man. This is just insane. Insane. This end finale fight scene is bonkers. It's so crazy. Here's the kick. Here's the classic kick. Look at this. No wires, baby.
Beautiful.
Woo! Yeah, Warriors 2, and there it is, Hal and Snow, the Rumble in Hong Kong, and featured in this also is the animated version of not just Bobby here, but Ron Smorenberg. All right, here we go. Featured guest panelist here. There he is, the legend himself. It was an honor meeting him in person. Of course, having him on the channel several times, but it was an honor being right next to Robert Samuels at San Diego Comic-Con Kung Fu Extravaganza panel. Yeah, it was cool sitting next to him. Yeah. With Cynthia Rothrock, she was there as well. It was cool being with her. We got Sifu, Carl Albright here. Yeah. Warrington. Yeah. Got Warrington here. Rick Myers, and there he is. This good-looking young guy right here. Jeffy. Yeah. And you got the awesome partners here. I don't know who that guy is. Who's that? I don't know who that is, but
that's the man right there.
But now, most importantly, the featured presentations. Here we go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. So you are doing Fist of the White Lotus.
Yeah. So again, these are the ones that we're considering, and we definitely love to see what the fans think about them and so forth. But definitely Fist of the White Lotus, obviously 36 Chambers of Shaolin.
Yeah. Let's talk about these movies a little. Let's talk about these movies a little bit. Fist of the White Lotus. The action is phenomenal. There's a fight scene. I mean, the opening fight scene for Fist of the White Lotus is so nuts that it could have been an end finale fight scene for any other kung fu movie. That's how good it is. And man, Gordon Liu has this great fight with Wang Lung Wei in this film, and of course, Liu Li is Pai Mei, is this legendary. You get Kara in here, Kara Hui. But man, when you watched this for the first time, did you expect the finale in fight to kind of be kind of hilarious at the same time as awesome?
I didn't, and I actually will have to go and rewatch because it's been a moment.
Okay, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it yet, but I was hollering of how Gordon figures out a way to defeat Pai Mei. But yeah, this is
well, don't forget the young lady that showed him through the threading. The what you call the soft technique. How to use that. Yeah, man. Yeah.
It was so much fun. And this is the one, 36 Chamber of Shaolin, obviously called Master Killer over here. Even I don't know if he kills anyone. I don't think Gordon kills anyone. But still, classic title. But yeah, this was just so good. When I saw this for the first time, man, it blew me away because it was just everybody talked so fondly about it before I, eventually saw it, and how influential it was. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, wow, majority of this whole movie is training, and the training sequences and building his character and stuff. And then you realize this is some of the best parts of the movie is him train and grow into the Sante monk,
But that's what influences the training, man.
Yeah. And once you find
anime, what do you think Goku does?
Yo,
Come on,
Seriously.
man. Where do you think he got it from?
Right? Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. We need to teach these young people that this is not original. What you doing?
Right.
Goku's not original.
Yeah.
Those chambers, the chambers that he trains in, come on now. He's always trying to up the chambers, the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. For sure. For sure. But yeah, classic. And here we go. The 5 Venoms. Man, what a, you know what's again an absolute beloved classic by the martial arts community. But what's so interesting about when I finally got around, many 5 billion years ago, finally watched 5 Venoms first time. What tripped me up about it, and I wasn't expecting it, but it's a mystery. This movie is a mystery, trying to solve the case. Trying to solve out who's murdering who's betraying who. It's a mystery. It's not just nonstop, pointless fighting. There's more to this film. That I was not expecting a mystery kung fu movie. That was really cool. Yeah, really cool. And this one, man, I have a poster of this. I actually got lucky and copped a poster. It's in the garage. Kid with the golden arms, man. Man, the fight scenes in this. The fight scenes in this. Lo Mang is just a beast. He is a beast in this one. Again, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it yet. But oh man, so good, so good. Invincible Shaolin, another classic here with everyone. So good. And of course, Warriors 2. So this is in for consideration. I can't wait to hear the feedback, Demetrius, of the audience. Basically, you guys, when you go see this in theater, when you go to this event, buy your tickets now. I'll leave the links in the description box below. But you're going to lose your shit, especially if you haven't seen it and you're watching these for the first time. You're going to go crazy seeing these classics on the big screen. Man, so good. So good.
If you scroll back up, they can actually share with us. Scroll up a little bit right there. Oh, you just passed it. Let us know here. Remember we said, what's your favorite old school kung fu flick?
Yeah.
And it says, let us know here. So you can click that and send us a little message and let us know what you think.
Yeah. There better be some 5-element ninja in there.
Okay.
Or Chinese super ninjas. Depends on how you first saw it. There you go. How cool. Everybody can get in on the action here. This is amazing. Amazing stuff, Demetrius. Phenomenal stuff, sir. This is going to be epic.
Yes, sir.
And again, I'm dying. Every year, Demetrius hosts these events. I'm just sitting there like, I wish I was there, man. It's going to happen, Demetrius, one day.
It is.
It's a dream of mine. It's going to happen.
We're going to make it work.
One day, we're going to do it. You're going to fly out there and, attend the event for sure. And this is so phenomenal. I'm so happy that you are doing this. We got not just putting the shine on classic golden era of kung fu, but not just respecting it, getting it out there. But I think, old school fans like me are going to absolutely love revisiting these movies on the big screen. But again, you're introducing this to a whole new audience, So all the younglings show up to this. You will never see anything else like it. Guaranteed. But yeah, man, this was a blast, brother. Before we wrap it up for today, I could talk to this guy about kung fu movies all day. But before we wrap it up, is there anything you'd like to say to your followers?
Thank you. That's the first thing. Thank you for being a part of the action. Thank you for years of support. And I want to see you on the Deuce, man. 42nd Street, April 18th. All right. AMC Empire Theaters. Doors open at 10. Get your tickets below. Step into the action. Step into the showcase.
That's right. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Yeah, man. This was a blast and always an honor to have you here, sir. And hey, click on those links below. Like the man said, get your tickets. Be there in person. Experience the awesomeness of classic golden age kung fu cinema. Yeah, son. Let's go. Be a part of history. There you go. There you go. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you guys on the next one. Keep kicking, keep wing chunging.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Peace.